There was a teacher who used to try to convert kids to Christianity in the class, and he always did say Christianity is the best religion and so on. And so I was brought up in the Hindu tradition, and when I used to go home, I would ask my mom, which is the best religion in the world? And my mom said to me, there's a silly question, all religions are the same. How you must live your life is you must see God in the eyes of every human being that you meet. And if you do that, the questions of, if you do that, you'll be a good Hindu, a good Christian, a good Jew, a good Muslim, if you can just respect every human being that you meet, and you look for the weaknesses in yourself, and you look for the strengths in others. And I think today we are not going to address the humongous challenges this planet faces if we do not break out of our silos. We need to get organizations in the NGO community to be less brand focused, to be less quite frankly, big international NGOs and so on, if they want to be successful, they should have a 50-year closure strategy. They should say that we want to work ourselves out of business, not looking at perpetuating themselves forever. Also, we need to ensure that trade unions, NGOs, and religious organizations, all part of civil society, can find common ground and work better together. Unless we get people to focus on the larger number of things that unite them and agree to respectfully disagree on the fewer number of things where they have differences, we're not going to move things forward. So, for example, if you take the feminist movement and the religious organizations, on poverty they have a 90% agreement on most things. It is only on a woman's right to choose where the feminists and the faith-based organizations depart. So, does that mean because they have that fundamental disagreement, it's an important one, that they can't do anything else together? I would argue that if they are united on HIV/AIDS, if they're united on poverty, if they're united on what we need to do in terms of peace, then they should actually work on those things that they agree on. And in the process of doing that, and doing that with respect for each other, it creates the possibility that even though they might have fundamentally different views on a big issue like a woman's right to choose, I think what you'll have is there will be a growing understanding by feminists of why faith-based institutions take the position that they do, and vice versa. And there might even be shifts in thinking and shifts in ways in which people think about what are intractable issues of difference. So we live in a world today where there's far too much fragmentation around too many fault lines: north, south, religion, race, class, caste, and so on. And our biggest challenge moving forward is finding out ways in which we can break those boundaries. Unless we do that, I believe we are quite stuck.